Hi, I'm at an antique show, and I'm here with Gary, who has a collection of all sorts of very strange things, but I headed for the bottles because I collect those too. You want to tell them why yours are different?
Well, these are bottles from drugstores that closed a long time ago, mom and pop drugstores that were bought out. These were usually in the basement. So these are old drugs from the early 1900s up to about 1960. And they're interesting to me and the collectors because paper label with contents rather than just say a non-labeled bottle that you could sort of figure out what it is. Here
Yeah.
you can trace the history.
Yeah, well, I know that a lot of the collectors collect bitters bottles or one of those, and they used to strip the labels off. I'm happy to say now they don't, but I'm with you. The label tells everything. What have you got that I should know about?
Well, I don't know how many aches and pains you have, but I'm sure this fluid extract of pomegranate should cheer you up. And if nothing else, I do believe it has 42% alcohol in it.
That would cheer you up a little bit.
And then we have, now, I don't know, there were compounds made for flavoring and for scent. So this lavender compound might have been used by a compounding pharmacist to make some pill or some potion smell better.
And those are by Lily.
So there's a Lily, and this is Valentine and Smith, which was an original Philadelphia pharmacist who then had his own company. And we have various other things like, should have been over there, but we'll just pull it from over here. So here is a wonderful compound. Many women take it these days, although with some controversy. This is animal ovaries, which are ground up into powder to give you some amount of estrogen and progesterone.
The animal estrogen works as well as the human?
I guess so. Ask Armour Pharmaceutical Company. And this little gem would be at about $20. And it has the bottle inside. But I like it with the packaging, the bottle and package.
Does it have the instructions inside too?
It may or may not. But this is something that I guess you couldn't be without in the old days. But interestingly, we have...
He's hunting around, but he knows.
These were billheads from the Labar Pharmacy in Stroudsburg. And somewhere in here, I guess I'll find it later, is actually the Armour billhead, which relates to the purchases when this pharmacy went back into the 1880s.
Oh, that's very good. I like billheads. They in the good old days, they used to have decorations on them so that you could...
Well, Henry K. Wample wrote his name nicely.
Yes, well, they really are attractive. All right, now one other thing. I think we should warn them about the content.
Well, even if some of these things were not poisonous to begin with, like this, after 50 or 80 years in the bottle, I wouldn't take them. And so these are for display only. We tell people they're for display only. We give them a piece of paper for display only. Keep them away from anybody who would be nuts enough to do anything other than display them.
Yes, and I'll add to that. Be sure you don't keep them anywhere near you if you have children. Don't even put them on a high shelf. Wait till they get old enough to understand poison.
Thank you. Correct.
Thank you. You're a great guy for this stuff, and I can't imagine. Do you have a house full of this?
Well, Kathy made me build a special wing for it.
That sounds like a typical collector.